Have you ever heard of the woman who saw an attack coming when no one else did? This isn't a story from a movie. It's the incredible true tale of Susan Travers, the only woman to have ever officially served in the French Foreign Legion. Picture this. It's 1942, the heart of World War II. The North African desert is a brutal, unforgiving battlefield. Susan Travers, a wealthy English socialite turned ambulance driver, finds herself with the Free French forces at a remote oasis fortress called Bir Hakeim, surrounded by the relentless German and Italian armies. The situation was beyond desperate. The soldiers were outnumbered, outgunned, and running low on everything: water, food, ammunition. Defeat seemed inevitable. For weeks, they endured constant shelling and aerial bombardment. The enemy was tightening its grip, preparing for the final, crushing blow. The air was thick with dust, smoke, and the heavy feeling of impending doom. The commanding officer, General Koenig, knew their position was untenable. They had to break out or be completely annihilated. The plan was audacious, bordering on suicidal, a nighttime escape through a minefield, straight into the teeth of the enemy lines. Thousands of lives hung in the balance, and failure meant certain death or capture. As the soldiers prepared for this desperate gamble, a sense of grim determination settled over the fort. Every vehicle was packed with as many men as it could carry, engines ready to roar to life at a moment's notice. This is where our hero, Susan Travers, steps into the heart of the action. She wasn't just an ambulance driver anymore. She was General Koenig's personal driver. On the night of the breakout, he told her, "You are leading the charge. If we get through, it will be thanks to you. If not, well, that's just how it is." Can you imagine the pressure? She was to drive the lead vehicle, the general's car, straight into the darkness, with the entire garrison following her lead. Just before midnight, the order was given. The convoy lurched forward. But Susan had a gut feeling, a sixth sense that something was wrong. The plan was to attack at dawn, but she felt the enemy wouldn't wait. She had been observing their patterns, listening to the subtle shifts in the sounds of the distant encampments. She sensed they were moving, getting ready to strike much earlier. She turned to the general and insisted they leave immediately, not a moment later. Some might have dismissed her concerns as battlefield jitters, but General Koenig trusted her intuition. He gave the order to accelerate the timeline. They would go now. And she was right. As her car, nicknamed Poppet, sped into the no man's land, the night exploded. The enemy, having anticipated a dawn attack, had moved their assault forward. Flares lit up the sky, machine guns opened up, and mines began to detonate all around them. The breakout had turned into a chaotic, fiery race for survival. Susan gripped the steering wheel. Her foot pressed to the floor. Bullets peppered her vehicle, shattering the windshield and puncturing the tires. One shell tore a hole straight through the car, missing her by inches. Through the smoke, the explosions, and the screams, she never wavered. She navigated the treacherous minefield with instinct and pure courage, guiding the convoy behind her. She was a beacon of defiance in a sea of chaos. Thanks to her foresight and bravery, a significant portion of the Free French forces managed to punch through the enemy lines and escape to safety. They lived to fight another day, a turning point that wouldn't have been possible without her. Susan Travers wasn't just ready for the dawn attack. She was ready for the moment her courage was needed most. She proved that sometimes the sharpest weapon on the battlefield is intuition. What an incredible story of bravery. It just goes to show you that heroes can come from the most unexpected places. If you enjoyed this piece of history, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more amazing true stories. Thanks for watching.